God. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder boss of GMS for teaching us this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect out there. It's pushing his word, the sincerity, and the truth all over the four corners of the earth, man. God. We're gonna make a quick video concerning the fiery trail. You know, the things you gotta go through in this truth, and basically how you should feel about that. You know, the apostles of Yahweh Shai, you know, the disciples of Yahweh Shai, they gave an example about that. At least as when you look up the scriptures, you will see how they felt about the persecution, you know. So yeah, man, you can read the first scripture. Je kan gewoon die camera's op je schoot, op je knie. Nee, niet zo, je wilt gewoon vasthouden en dan haal je hem gewoon zo, ja.
So this is Acts chapter 5 verse 41. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer the same shame for his name.
Yeah, so the apostles was like they was being persecuted because Yahweh Shai died, and after that they started teaching, and what happened was they got persecuted for the name of Yahweh Shai. They got persecuted because they was teaching Yahweh Shai, you know. So they said, hey, we have to be happy because through the fiery trail, through the persecution that we get now, through the suffering that we go through now, we can actually see that Yahweh Shai is with us, man. You know, so read it again.
This is Acts chapter 5 verse 41. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name.
Yeah, they was rejoicing that they was counted worthy to suffer shame. To suffer shame. Listen, man, you got men out there claiming to be in the truth, but they
hiding.
They don't want to feel ashamed. They don't like to be ashamed. They don't like to be on camera. You know, they know the truth, but they be like, no.
They don't want people to know that they know.
Yeah, don't put me on camera. Don't film me. Hey, yo. You know, when you want to put them on the camera, they be like, hey, yo, don't film me, man.
Yeah.
You know, but the scripture says, Yahweh Shai said, he that is ashamed of me, I will be ashamed of him. So if you're ashamed of being in this truth, well, if you are ashamed of being in the truth, you're not in the truth at all, man.
God.
But I mean, like, if you're ashamed to openly show people that you believe in Yahweh Shai, then what you do is you denying Yahweh Shai, man.
God.
You know, if you tell a person like,
if you deny him, he will also deny you.
Yeah.
Before his father.
Yeah. If you deny Yahweh Shai before men, he will deny you in front of his father, man. So if you tell someone that, for example, you want to impress someone, or you want to fuck a bitch, a Muslim chick, and then you tell her you're Muslim too, you're going off, man. Because what you are doing is you are denying Yahweh Shai in front of men. So denying Yahweh Shai in front of men, that's the biggest bullshit you can do, man. And to deny Yahweh Shai in front of a woman, for a woman, that's fucked up, man. You know, that's fucked up. You know, so you should just be happy that when you're in this fold, when you're in this truth, you're gonna suffer, man. This Yahweh Shai laid down the path. Give me that in Mark chapter 1 and 2, real quick.
Okay.
You can start at 1. Mark 1 and 1. You know, but like the apostle said, they was rejoicing, they was counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. Okay. So they started teaching while Yahweh Shai was gone, and they started rejoicing, man, because they saw persecuted, and that's the reason why actually men that are in the truth to the world, we look like nutcases, man.
God.
We look like, hey, y'all some crazy dudes, man. Listen, man. I was talking with this Jake from my job, and I told him like, hey, man, I wish World War III would pop off already, man. He looked at me like, what the fuck are you saying? He was like, I said, what? He said, you a nutcase, man. I said, why? He said, yeah, why would you want war? I said, that's gonna help the world, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna solve all the problems that you see around you now. He's like, man, you're crazy, man. He said, yeah, man, it's gonna be good, man. You know, these females, they're gonna get raped left and right. He was like, this guy is talking about rape.
Back in order. Yeah.
You know, so the world doesn't understand the spirit that we are in. You know, for the world, we look like nutcases. And
they are drunk of Esau's philosophy.
Yeah, they're drunk of the
white man's philosophy.
Yeah, the strange wine, man.
Yeah.
You know. So
yeah, so read it.
The apostles, they were suffering for Yahushua, and they was actually saying like, in the eyes of the people at that time, they also looked like nutcases because they was happy that they got punished, that they got beaten, they got thrown into prison. They was happy about that. So when you see something is happy about, like for example, these females, man, these females are some females are freaks, man. You know, when you slap the shit out of them,
they love it.
They like it. When you choke a woman, certain females be like, oh
they
yeah,
like it
turns me on. That's and then you actually look at the woman like, I don't know, why the fuck did this?
It's in their spirit actually, because they need, like men used to have power, you know. You humble a woman, you know, you humble a female. So deep in the spirit, like a lot of men nowadays are feminine, you know. They are soft about romantic bullshit and shit. But a female needs to be. She loves it when you grab her by the hair. I have a concubine, I do that shit with her. I grab her on the hair, man.
Shit.
I slap her on the ass, I make her say thank you, can I have another one, you know, and she's
that's the thing, you know, these females, because Esau also did investigation, or how you say that,
investigation.
Investigation is a kind of strange word for the thing, but
research.
Yeah, they researched it. They researched it, and they said like a woman's greatest fantasy is to get raped. You know, so the majority of the women, before these females out there that are watching get offended, you know, the biggest fantasy, you know, the biggest dream of a woman is to have the feeling she gets raped, man. You know, that's why these females are getting wet when you basically abuse them while having sex, man.
Rough, yeah.
You know,
smack them.
But the point is that you will look at that woman like you a nutcase. Why? Because you're actually happy about me slapping the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's actually the same with us. We have to be happy that we are catching hell for Yahushua's sake, man. Because that means that you are counted worthy, man. You know, and you got a line between chastisement, correction, and suffering for righteousness' sake. You got a line between that, because you also got guys that, you know, start a fight and then they say, yeah, it's suffering for righteousness' sake. No, you just started the fight, man.
Yeah.
You started fighting. You got locked up.
Yeah.
That's correction. That's chastisement for your bullshit, for the bullshit that you did, man. That's not suffering for righteousness' sake. You just not in order. So the Most High punish you for that. You know, that's something else, man.
You want the scripture from Mark?
Go on, read it.
This is Mark chapter 1, verse 1. The beginning of the gospel of Yahushua, the son of Yahweh, as it is written in the prophets. Behold, I send my messengers before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee.
Read it again.
God. This is
verse 2.
God. This is Mark chapter 1, verse 2. As it is written in the prophets, behold, I send my messengers, my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare thy way before thee.
Yeah, so it says, I will send my messenger before thy face, which shall prepare the way for thee, which is Yahushua, man. Yahushua has prepared the way for us He showed us the way, and we have to walk in it. So you only have to read about what Yahushua went through, and you can basically already prepare yourself for the same thing, man. Because Yahushua said, grab the cross and follow me. Meaning, all the burdens that Yahushua was carrying and had and went through, that is the same thing that you got to be prepared in your spirit to go through also, man. And when you see it's happening, that's the point where you're supposed to realize, like, oh, okay, this is all for Yahushua. This is for righteousness' sake, and this is a suffering, and I gotta be happy about this, man, because you have to think about it, man. Like, it's the same as when you know you're gonna eat something very good in the evening. You know what we did back in the days? It's carnal, but we did it, man. We went to smoke weed, didn't eat, and then we would go to KFC and buy like 3 buckets.
Yeah.
What? We were suffering hunger only to rejoice the meal in the evening more than ever, man. You know? So when you go through a period of suffering, you're gonna be more happy about the end of it,
yeah,
than you know, without suffering, man. If you are eating the whole day long, you know, those buckets, don't eat. Don't get me wrong, don't eat KFC because it's some polluted chicken, man.
Yeah,
you know. But just to give an example, back in the days, you know, you know, if you are eating the whole day long, you are not gonna be hungry, so you're gonna eat a few chickens of 1 bucket, and you're gonna be like, yeah, it's enough. You know, I don't want to eat no more. But when you didn't eat the whole day, man, you're gonna demolish that chicken, man. You finish a whole bucket, then you're gonna buy another one, and you're gonna start eating that too, and maybe finish it to the half, man. You know, so you're gonna rejoice in it more, man. But Yahushua laid the path, and we are walking in it, and we got to be happy about that, man. So give me Romans chapter 8 verse 18. Suffering for righteousness' sake. That's basically what the lesson is about, man. Suffering for righteousness' sake.
8 and 18?
Yeah, Romans 8 and 18.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 8 verse 18. For I reckon that sufferings of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Yeah, so the suffering of this present time is not even to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in the elect, man. Realize what the Apostle Paul is saying right there, man. That, like, the same thing, man. It's a minor thing, but actually I really like the example that I just gave, man. If you are hungry the whole day, but know that you're gonna eat good at the end of the day, you are suffering for something good at the end. So when you're eating and the food is so nice, it tastes so good, you can eat all of it, you're gonna realize, like, hey, man, that fast that I did the whole day, it wasn't that bad. It was actually nothing, man. You know, if that's the thing that I had to do to make my food be more delicious, then it's actually nothing, man. So that's the same with the kingdom, man. The kingdom is gonna be words cannot explain how beautiful the kingdom is gonna be, man. Hey, brothers do videos about it. You got the ark from GMS SF, which
oh, you get
yeah, wait, don't pick up. You know, you got the ark from GMS SF Bay, Manataza, which makes pictures. He makes pictures of, you know, he makes images of, you know, how he pictures the kingdom, plus how the scriptures describe it. But actually, words cannot describe, and images cannot show you what the kingdom is gonna be like, man. But we look for, like the scriptures say. Give me that in 2 Peter chapter 3.
Chapter 3, verse 14.
Verse 14?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. Cool,
okay,
man. It's the spirit, man.
This is Peter's chapter 3 and verse 14.
2 Peter's.
Yes. Or 2 Peter's. I thought second. Are you sure?
Yeah, man. 2 Peter 3 and I think it's 14, and that's why I was like, whoa. He knows which scripture.
Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you,
look for a new heaven and new earth, right?
Peace with one's word. No. Yeah, no, it's verse 13.
13.
Yeah, okay. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 13.
Okay.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Exactly. We are looking for a new heaven and a new earth, man. We are like men being hungry and waiting for that nice meal in the evening, man. That's how we are, man. We are looking forward to that. And if you don't look forward to the kingdom, if you look forward to basically having a career in Esau's kingdom, or having a lot of money and a lot of gain in this world, then you're not looking forward to that meal, man. You are looking towards the snacks that you can eat in the meantime. You know, you are looking forward to creating a meal for yourself while you're actually fasting, and so you can rejoice for that evening meal better, man. You are basically eating cheat how you say that? Cheat meals, man.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to, satisfy yourself
With a TV dinner.
Huh?
With a TV dinner.
Yeah. You are trying to satisfy yourself in the meantime, while actually you just should actually suffer hunger, so you will rejoice in that evening meal, man.
Yeah.
Like what your mother always said back in the days.
Yeah.
Don't eat too much, because you are not gonna eat tonight. Then, if you eat the whole day long, you are not gonna finish your plate tonight.
Yeah.
You know, and then she catch you in the cookie jar and shit, eating cookies. And then in the evening, you are not gonna be satisfied of your food, man. You're gonna be like, man, I'm not hungry. And then your mother is gonna cuss your ass out because you was eating the whole day. You know, you got guys like that. They trying to get the nice things of this world.
Yeah.
But if you're really in the spirit, you will consider that the things that are in this world are not nice, man. You know, they are not nice. So give me the other scripture in 1 Peter.
1 Peter chapter 3 and 14.
Go.
This is 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness,
Start at
13.
12. I thought
12.
you said like 12 is.
That was that other one.
Oh, that's the other one. Okay.
Yeah.
Then just read that one, man.
That is chapter 4 is that. 14. Okay. This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror.
Like
Neither.
it again.
God. This is 1 Peter chapter 3 verse 14. But and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled.
God, if you suffer for righteousness' sake, you shouldn't be scared, man. You know, you shouldn't be scared of that thing, man. The scriptures even say, "Happy are ye when you shall
be punished."
Yeah, when you are gonna be punished, man.
For the name of Yahweh.
Is it going on? Does it continue over there in the scripture?
Because it puts 15 in your heart to be ready to give answer.
No. Grab the other one.
This is 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 12. Beloved, think not it strange concerning the fire trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you.
Exactly. Don't think that it's strange, man. That these strange things are happening unto you, man. Like, listen, man. As when you grow in the spirit, all of a sudden you're gonna see, like, man, I can actually see the demon is working, man. You know, I can actually see, or certain things happening. Be like, what? This is something that would actually not happen to me, man. How can it be that it happened? You know? it's so strange. You'd be like, this would not happen to a regular person, man. You know? Like, yesterday we was walking in the city. And this cop came to me and he said, you gotta go. I said, why? He said, yeah, you gotta go. I said, why? What the fuck did I do? He said, like, listen, if you are not gone in 1 minute, I will arrest you. I was like, what? This guy is fucking bugged out, man. I was like, man, this is unbelievable. Why would I have to go without, I didn't do anything? But you know,
that's a demon that was on him.
That pride almost kicked in. Like, you know, back in the days, I wouldn't go, man. I would be like, what the fuck you gonna do to me? Like, you cannot just lock me up for nothing, but they can, you know. And this is not our rest, so we can try to be comfortable in this hellhole, but that's bullshit, man.
Yeah.
We don't have to like fight for our rights and stand up and basically want to have our will, because this is not the time that we can get our will, man. This is the time of suffering. This is the time of that we are looking for the kingdom, man. You know, looking for a new heaven and a new earth, man. So finish the scripture.
God. This is 1 Peter chapter 4 verse 12. Beloved, think not it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange things happen unto you. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Yahweh's sufferings.
Exactly, but rejoice. So that's what this video is all about, man. You gotta rejoice to be a partaker of Yahweh's suffering, man. You know, you gotta rejoice that you are a partaker of carrying the cross for Yahweh's sake, and suffer for his sake, man. You know, being with Akyam, going to the camp and stuff, you know, and just pushing out the word, man.
God.
You know, so that's beautiful, man. And we gotta rejoice in that, and we gotta stay strong, keep the faith, and suffer for righteousness' sake, man. You know, so with that, all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, double honors to the other apostles of GMS. And you know, Akyam, stay strong. Don't think it's strange, the fiery trial which is to try you. Just keep doing the work, man. Shalom.
Shalom.